Hi guys, nice to meet you. My name is Celeina Ann and I am a singer-songwriter here from Japan. 皆さんはじめまして、シンガーソングライターのセレイナアンと申します。So maybe some of you guys know me from the Netflix anime called Carole and Tuesday. I was the singer voice for the character Tuesday. So Otakon 2022. I am finally coming. I'm so excited. I hope to see you guys there and take care till then. Bye.
Good. All right. How's it going today?
Good. Am I already supposed to talk into this?
Yes.
Whoa. 1, 2, 3.
Well, welcome to Otakon 2022.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure to be able to get on your schedule to talk to you today.
I'm flattered.
Absolutely. So, yeah, you're a featured guest here, which is this roster of talent this weekend is just mind-blowing. But I would love to know, for you, what excites you most about being here?
What?
Excites you the most about being here?
Is like to?
Excites.
Excites.
Yes. You're okay.
Well, actually, this is my very first work trip to America, I may say.
Okay.
Yeah, I've been to like Asian countries besides Japan.
Yeah.
For, live shows and stuff. But actually, it's my first time in America to do something like this.
That's
so I'm
awesome.
really excited. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Congratulations. And how was the travel coming over?
It was nice. It was a bit long,
Yeah.
I may say. It took us like literally 20 hours maybe. Yeah, but that was fine. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Totally worth it.
Yeah. So as an artist, and I like to ask this question to artists because everyone has sort of different answers here. What is it like for you to be on stage performing? And because everyone likes to say that they express their emotions differently in those settings. But what is that feeling for you when you're on stage performing in front of a crowd?
It feels like living. It feels like I'm actually breathing and living, and my heart is beating, and just like, and the energy and how I connect with the audience is just very living.
Yeah.
Kana. Yeah. Yes.
This gotta be an amazing feeling. Nothing like living and making money off of it as well too, right?
You may say.
So I'm a little new to your music. Have been following your blog. I've got to say, Young Love is fire, by the way.
Thank
Definitely
you.
The Flames.
I'm so happy.
Definitely The Flames. Absolutely.
I've been doing a lot of J-pop music.
Yeah.
And then like I started to slowly go into like more of, I'll say like, hip hop. I wouldn't call that hip hop though. But like I am exploring into like different sounds right now, and I'm really enjoying that. So I'm happy to hear that the listeners are enjoying that as well.
That's awesome. I guess on that note, who are you listening to artist-wise, or where are you kind of grabbing additional sort of motivation and inspiration from?
Well, when I was little, I used to listen to a lot of 60s and 70s music, American rock and British rock as well.
Yeah.
So that's how I started to love music. And so I guess like those old rock stars and those people really inspire me to make music and just live more, I guess. Just in overall, like as a human being, like they really inspire me to push forward, to work harder, I guess.
Yeah. Just one of the best eras of music. A lot of challenges and struggle, but thus came a lot of good music. So with being bilingual, I would love to know, and I don't think I've ever asked anybody this who's bilingual. I would love to know sort of just how do you approach the craft differently than someone who may only speak one language? And not only just that, but because you are, Japanese and American, which is English and Japanese, which are two highly passionate musical fan bases here, and being able to represent both and putting out bomb music, like, how do you kind of approach this?
I'm still searching about that, actually, because I guess I can call myself bilingual, but I was raised in Japanese environment, so English is my second language, so Japanese comes to me more naturally, honestly. But at the same time, I did listen to a lot of English music, so like my daily life goes on with Japanese language, and then like my music side of me, the musical side of me, and like the artistic side of me sort of kind of comes from the English side of me. So I still am searching how to combine that together. I think everybody has a different way to do that when they're like a bilingual artist.
Just the gears are turning. We'll follow up with additional, come back to that.
Thank you.
Oh, my favorite question of all my questions.
Okay.
Code 92, which clearly is the opposite spectrum of Hot 97 here. Your blog, which is so entertaining.
Oh my God, why? How? You really searched me up. Wow, thank you.
Absolutely. I'm a big fan of blogs, and I think somebody, even from doing interviews, I'm still a little bit nervous about exposing my life in front of the camera. So I'm always inspired by folks who take you on a journey, especially ones who are foodies and singers. So it's a pleasure to watch. But a couple of questions with this. One, what does the blog mean and do for you? And what's sort of the perception that you want the audience to get from watching it?
I didn't even expect this question, honestly. that whole series, like, hold on, it's completely a joke, honestly. I just love talking in front of cameras. Like, I don't know. I just like being. But then I don't like talking in front of camera with people. So like I like the privacy,
Okay.
How YouTube can be created in your own house. Just you and the camera, and you don't have to be around a lot of people, but at the same time connect with like the whole entire world. That is like a amazing thing that I can really access to in this era, right? So I really enjoy that. And actually the way I started off my career was from YouTube. How I started to post English pop song covers. And so that's why I always liked YouTube, and I wanted to come back on the platform in a more of an interactive way. Just how I used to do when I was in when I was a teenager. So that's how I came up with this idea where I can do like a vlog kind of thing. And the title is just a joke.
But it's cool though, and it pays homage to one of the most respectable radio stations in New York. So like it's catchy. You have no choice but to tune in when you see that, right? Thank you. Maybe one day we'll see you on Hot 97, right? We'll see. So, Voicing Tuesday, which is so dope as the singer aspect of the character. I mean, again, I just spoke about how this series is literally one of the most popular anime titles in America. Have you kind of pinched yourself when you see cosplayers?
It's crazy. It's crazy. I just had a autograph session. And this girl was dressed up as Tuesday, and I was like, that's so cute. And another gentleman asked me to sign his guitar, his acoustic guitar. So I was like, it's incredible. I can't believe it.
Well deserved. You do have a panel coming up here. What can fans expect?
Just like me being myself.
Vibing.
Just like cool 92, feeling myself. Just, yeah.
No singing?
I don't know. That's an idea though.
Hey,
Gave me a good idea.
It is Otakon, why not?
I don't know what's gonna happen, right?
Why not? A couple of more questions. As a big connoisseur of music, one thing I really love when you talk about like our old era of like, how music was constructed, and it's something that you take a lot of pride in, especially with your EP, is putting out music videos. It almost feels like a lost art at times. A lot of people put out so much music, but none of the visuals behind it. Was this, especially considering that you said the era of music that you came up listening to, was this like a must do for you in terms of being able to attach these visuals to your music?
I don't know. Because, now I'm an independent artist. I used to be with a label, but now I'm doing all my music at my own label. So,
right.
I have my own.
You the boss.
Yes. I get to say what I want to do.
Yeah.
So actually though, sometimes the song feels like it needs a visual.
For sure.
But different times, the song could feel like not wanting to make a music video. If that makes sense. But it's totally like based on my perception.
For sure.
Completely,
For sure. It's your art.
But I don't think visuals are a must for a song. It just depends on how the artist feels, I think, at the end of the day.
Yeah. Okay, well, I appreciate for the ones you have, again, as a connoisseur of music and seeing the art of music videos being reestablished again. And I think also when you're trying to, pull a message out of a song, it's nothing that helps you more than to see the video that is behind it. So as my final question, again, because, you are the boss, so maybe this ain't really a tough question here, but what are some things maybe we can be looking out for, we could expecting that you can talk about?
I love that question. Actually, there's not much that I can share, but I am making my second full album finally. I've been releasing a lot of EPs, but I've only done one full album, and that was like, how many years ago? 4 years ago maybe.
Yeah.
And the sound and the vibe, the things that I wanted to sing about, is completely different from now, So now I'm finally making my second album. It's gonna drop at the end of this year, hopefully. The content is completely different. I'm so excited for it, and that's basically what I'm working on right now.
Awesome. Well, it is Otakon 2022. Oh, by the way, Beyonce fan?
Who's not a Beyonce?
Just okay. It's Beyonce Day. I must say that due to Black Twitter obligations, I must say that it is Beyonce Day in every interview. But
today?
Yeah, her new album dropped today. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah.
Wait, I'm jet lagged. Like my time I don't know what's going on. But I should check.
And I would love to, we get a chance to talk at some other point. If you do get a chance to listen to it, I would love to know your perspective of that as well too.
Right.
But until then, I hope you have a good rest of your Otakon, and they hopefully have you back each and every year.
Oh yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Big go back.